Say hello.
Hello.
Craziest thing. Hold on real quick.
Not to interrupt you, but why do it look like I have a six-pack of some sort?
Because you do.
I don't. I have a Pittsburgh pouch, but like, bro, the way this is.
But when it's in Arizona sun, it's a.
I'm gonna let you fly.
Okay, stop picking up bugs. Don't pick him up. Let him go. Shake your hand.
Get into it. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the A&B conversation. It's your girl, Miss Andrea Camille.
And I am Bianca B. Givner. Be like Arthur, not like Jordan. Don't get it twisted.
Period.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Another episode of A&B conversation. Lots and lots to talk about today. Where do you want to start? Because clearly it needs to be discussed. Okay. First of all, I don't want to hear it. I already know what you're going to say. I already know what you're going to say. So as you all know, Space Jam 2, a new legacy just dropped last Friday. So of course, you know, I watched it. Stop making that face.
Clap it up for
watched it immediately because I am also the nostalgia queen. So I'm all about throwback, all about, you know, ouch. I'm all about throwback, all about everything 90s, etc. So I watched it like that day. So here are my thoughts. I think that it was cute. I think it's for the kids. It's a kids movie, and it was for the kids, by the kids. I think, of course, LeBron, he's a basketball player. He's not an actor. So I think it was, you know what I'm saying? It was for the kids. It was it is. I feel like it was for the kids, by the kids. I feel like, of course, it was super corny, like I thought it was going to be, but I thought it was exactly for what kids this age would need. Nothing is going to top the first Space Jam. Nothing. You had to be there. Y'all weren't, you know what I'm saying, born in the 90s where we were around the welcome to the Space Jam so much. Our parents was like, turn it the hell off. Like, y'all wasn't there. You don't understand the hype that was Michael Jordan. You don't get it because he was bigger than LeBron is right now. Like he was like an Avenger. You don't understand that. So it was just, it meant like the equivalent that I could try to put it like in today's where it would make sense. It's like if like Captain America was literally like playing basketball against Thanos or something like that, but bigger than that, because we didn't have that back then. We didn't have like the technology and stuff. We didn't have all the CGI, all this stuff. I know you're just waiting to rip LeBron.
You're trying so hard. Go ahead, come on.
No, I'm just saying, no, facts. Nothing's gonna touch the first Space Jam. That's period. Everybody knows that. But I don't feel like this one was a complete flop. Of course, it's not as good as the first one. Of course, I hate how they did my girl Lola and made her not a sex symbol because, baby, that's what let's just talk about all that. But overall, I don't think it was absolutely terrible. I think it was for the kids. It's a kids movie. So all these grown ass adults, it was not designed for your audience. It's for the kids. And my kid laughed through the whole thing, thought it was funny, and that's all that matters. So go ahead and rip it to shreds. I already see your face.
Don't entering the chat. So I too don't think it was a complete flop. I don't think it was horrible.
Yes, you do. Horrible slam. Like, what was this?
I don't think it was horrible. This is what did it for me, because I feel the same way about the live action Beauty and the Beast. So for me, I feel like, okay, the acting was below average. He's a basketball player. That's fine. Personally, I feel like they were like, he's LeBron. That's enough to carry the movie. It wasn't. Because that's what they did. It was not enough to carry the movie. I would have enjoyed an Iman Shumpert being, you know what I'm saying, his family. That would Tiana and them, her kids and him.
Her kids
it would have made it it would have, you know, bumped it up a notch. For me personally, I feel like the cartoon, the Looney Tunes themselves lacked the element of who they were, who they are.
I hated Bugs Bunny.
Rabbit season, that's it. And then it's that's not enough. I gave you your turn.
I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with you. I just wanted to put that in there. I hated Bugs Bunny because that's not how he acts.
He
was an effing sap, and it really made me
lacked his. He lacked the element of his character.
Yeah.
I almost said Donald Duck. Daffy didn't even get to play. Daffy was like, they made him an annoying character. No, Daffy is like half the comedy when it comes to the Looney Tunes. And
I think they did Daffy pretty good. And I thought it was perfect to make him the head coach, to be honest with you. I thought that was really, really funny.
I think every single one of the characters, I liked how they introduced most of the characters, you know, this is where what they've been doing on this
I thought that was neat.
I loved Granny, like that was cute to me, but I feel like the essence of the characters were not there.
I feel like everybody was out of character.
It made the movie boring. Even when Lola, like, we know that we're in the Me Too era. We're in the I Am Woman, hear me roar. But, and I hated this so much because I expected, like, I love Zendaya and I love, you know.
We wanted to see some ass. Why would y'all
say sultry? When Lola walked in the room, everybody paid attention.
Everybody.
Lola could have came through like this. What? Come on, like, come on.
Listen,
like, you know what I'm saying? They made my girl like a little kid. Her bugs didn't have their little
nothing.
Like, all the everything lacked the element that we needed to make it a new Space Jam. I get the concept. I get the father son. I get the concept, but the script was booty. Like the wife, I see the wife, like what they were trying to make her do, and that, like, her lines. Y'all not giving it.
Especially when she's such a phenomenal actress.
She's a wonderful actor. Come on,
she's phenomenal.
She killed it.
Walking Dead. Listen.
But as like they made her just this, like, oh, like, you know, where's my husband and son? Like, no, where's my husband and son? Period.
Yeah, like, that was my favorite part. She was like, "You got to the kind of zero to tell me."
That was the best line in the movie.
I was hollered. I'm like, "It's fact." I also agree with you too. I hate what they did to Lola. It made me so mad because I'm like, put your man in the room right now with Lola from the 90s and he's gonna fall because he should. Because
the whole atmosphere changed when Lola walked in. That's
but and now it was just like,
like they made her this like goofy. Like I'm just saying the element of all the characters.
Everybody was out of character.
Was dummied down. Exactly. Even the son, I get what they were trying to do with the relationship, but it was like he didn't emote very well. So like where there was supposed to be emotion, where there was supposed to be like, I'm bucking up against my dad, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? It was none of it. It was just like, oh, I'm about to play a basketball game against my dad because he doesn't understand me. Like, what the hell?
But and see, that's the thing though. That's the thing. Today's era, like, they're dumbed down.
That's true.
They're dumbed down. So that is enough for them. For us who came from the era where this first started, because that's the thing. Like I always tell you, 90s kids, if you were born between 85 and like 96, we got that weird era where it's like everything changed in the middle. So when we were little, stuff like Jurassic Park and Space Jam, where the graphics was like, what? It was just, you know, we experienced 3D for the first time. But now it's just like, everything's like that. So they don't have, you know, they don't have a wow factor anymore.
There's no wow factor. And that killed it for me. And I even felt like it was boring. It never went, like, there was like in Space Jam, the original one, there was like, it went up to the point where when you got to the basketball game, you was like, because when you were stretching, you're like, this ain't gonna make the basket. This ain't gonna make the basket. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was none of that. Like the whole movie, it stayed at a, you know what I'm saying? That's for me. That's like I said, it was not horrible. My kids were like, oh, that we liked it. You know, it was cute. You know, and it was like that. But like Space Jam for us, that was like the catalyst. Like that was like I was 3 years old when Space Jam came out. You know how. You know, 3-year-old mind is like, you know, it's fleeting. But when you hear welcome to the space, I was in it, period. Listen, like, you know what I'm saying? It captured.
Yeah. I agree. I hate it that it was definitely like diet Space Jam. It will never be like how it was. Like it won't.
Like it could have been.
It won't be how it could. You know what? Like I just.
That's just me being honest.
And you're right.
I don't know if it was thrown together. Like I said, they felt like LeBron being LeBron was enough to carry the movie, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. Even if they had his real family in it, I think that would have carried a little bit better.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like because first of all, I love his daughter,
like you know,
his daughter. I her Zuri, I think her name is. I love her little YouTube. She's adorable.
Yeah, sorry.
And doggone yes, I feel like his wife. Oh, she would have came with it because first of all, I love her. I think she is so fly. I think that
shout out to Miss Savannah Jane.
Yeah,
we love you, girl.
Listen, I knew I loved her today. I see her snatch her kid on that. They was at the little parade. She's like, give me this fuck. She's like, I told you, don't do it like that. All on camera. She's like, now do it right. Exactly. I was like, oh. I'm like, oh, you a real mom. She's like, I don't care about. I don't give them none of these cameras, none of this stuff. Give me this.
Oh, nah.
Get it together.
Even when like him voicing his character, he's falling down the abyss and he's like,
yeah,
like, oh my god, scream!
I swear, I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, yeah, it was
and it
like,
could be a movie for kids, but that doesn't mean that adults shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like this was our era. So of course we're gonna put in our 2 cents. I've seen good cartoons like the what's it, Mitchells and Machines or whatever it was.
Mitchell versus the Machines was phenomenal.
My entire family, from my mom to me to my kids, we all loved it. Yes. Same thing with the Cruise. I love the Cruise. The Cruise 1 and 2. That was a good movie.
The Cruise was good. We just watched that the other day.
Yes,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what else I was watching? I was watching Stuart Little earlier, and I'm just like, they just don't make movies like that no more. Like it was like a goofy little movie, but like at the same time, I'm like, they don't make feel good movies like that no more. They don't make family movies. They don't make something that's going to be for everybody. Like with this Space Jam, they definitely, like, you know, they had a lot of basketball nods that like the guys would understand. So Chris was pointing out, oh, babe, this was from this from which was cute. But overall, he said the same thing that you said. He's like, it's just not the same. And that's just what it is.
No, none of the other players that was in the game, aside from the one with the eyebrows. Everybody else, I have to go look up. After.
Oh, I feel bad because I definitely know all of them. But that's just because I watch basketball. So like I know. But yeah, right. I'm married. My husband watches basketball, so that's why. But yes, overall, so
even the element of the other characters, like they weren't villain enough. Like the monster, like, they were like you was like kind of shook. Like I don't know if Michael and them can pull this off.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
When they and that too, they took out that factor because it was like in the first Space Jam when the Monstars pull out, you know, it was a joke. But when they pulled up, it was like, oh, we gonna need some help. Because although we're the Looney Tunes and we can do anything, we know we finna get our asses kicked because the Monstars were like, oh my God. Like they were villains. These guys were just like enhanced and rah, you know. Yeah. I thought everybody was, I definitely thought the Monstars could have been better. Like everything could have been a step up. Overall, like I agree. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely
1 out of 10.
You said 1 out of 10.
No, I'm saying 1 to 10. Like, what do you?
I was finna ask you that. So my honest score, I give it a 5. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5, maybe 4. Same. Yeah, 5, 4 out of 10. You know, and my son would probably say the same. He's like, oh, that's because he's not gonna ask me, oh, put that movie on again, because it's just.
I enjoyed Michael B. Jordan's little like, bro. I don't even know.
I thought that was fun. As soon as I seen it, I was like, that's Michael B. Jordan. I'm like, I thought that was really, really
I didn't know that.
I was cracking up. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, I know that ain't who I think it is.
I would have enjoyed more people like accidentally becoming cartoons like him. Because it wasn't enough for him. You know, it wasn't enough for him to like, you know, it wasn't enough. Like I would have enjoyed like Tiffany Haddish.
I think or just
coming out.
I feel like there could have been more cameos. I feel like they could have. I feel like, you know what? I wish we could just scrap the whole story. If the story was even better, like I feel like it would have been like a better, like if the plot twist was different, or like if we found out like it was, you know what I'm saying, somebody on the Looney Tunes. Oh, they could have had it where Pepe Le Pew was behind this whole thing because y'all decided to cancel me over something crazy and like or whatever. It's just there's so much stuff that I don't know. Could have been better. It was nice, but that's
5 out of 10. Y'all, can we stop remaking stuff, please? Now, can we please?
We don't need any more live action anything. I hate it.
Peter Pan. This is like the 5th live action. I mean, is it Peter Pan? Yeah, it's Peter Pan. They're doing
another Peter Pan.
Yeah, because Yara Shahidi is being as Tinkerbell.
That is right. They're doing. That is our 2 cents on Space Jam. It's me, the Nostalgia Queen, Bianca B. Givner, and of course, Miss Andrea Camille. Don't play with her. Check us out for the next video. This has been the A&B Conversation. And as always, I always forget my goddamn line.
Mind your business.
Stay blessed. And stay out of mess.
What's up? I forget the words. Everybody get up. It's
I forget. It was like, yeah, I forgot the words too for a second. Oh well, welcome to
wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're about to take it all the time. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance to young dance at the Space Jam. All right. Wave your hands in the air if you feel